Hey, thanks for tuning in. A Happy New Year, and massive thank you to all the channel subscribers. The Fat Fenders, Fins, and Chrome group build, hosted by Rob at Time Machine Scale Models. I chose the popular 56 Delray kit from Revell. If you want to check out the box review and announcement, the link's in the description. Chapters for your convenience. Part prep was about average. The kit is really well reviewed, and I recommend it. It's a great build. Just trying to tame the seams a little. The manifold went on better after this. After priming and painting, I'm dulling it a bit with black chrome. I joined a live stream and painted the block, and added that to the front. Just touching that up a bit. I opened up those holes before I painted. Dipping the filter in rubber black for that grip ring. Just holding it on, I'm seeing where I can drill the wire holes. There's so much play here, but it's easy to line up by sight. Adding the smaller parts to the engine. Went around one by one and added the wires, 0.02. I forgot to look up the firing order. Oh well. You want to preserve those ridges. Next, they have you start on the chassis. I'm doing the custom option. I found it was easier to attach the springs to the suspension bit, then attach that to the chassis. If you have clear orange, you can get the same general effect. The black chrome is super thin out of the bottle. Dulls the shine, but keeps it metal looking. Added the decals for the discs. Had to fiddle with that a bit to get it locked in. I didn't want to glue those pipes in place until I could get the engine in. I just tacked them in there. 3 connection points for the engine are here, here, and in front. If you start here, it falls into place pretty nice. Then I glued the pipes in place. I like blue shocks, what can I say? The tires have no seam, a fantastic tread, and the chrome wheels look great. This was probably the most straightforward part of the build. I primed and then painted with satin black. Masked for the red accent color. These are all my reds. I picked red matter for the interior and a metallic red for the exterior. I put all my paints in these 20mm tubes. Took a few coats over that black. The tub or carpet surface is painted in a flat black. These were painted in metallic red. I think that was Vallejo gloss black. Decided to switch the poles once I had it in. Just cut that central tab off. I almost cut off this, which is the steering column guide. Decals were well laid out, though they were a bit dense. First some decal set. Then some decal set after. Tamiya panel liner, thinned with VMS carrier. Radio knobs. I was very happy with how that turned out. It's out of order, but I took care of this now. Now for the body. I made out the seam lines with a marker and then sanded with a sponge. Couple coats of primer, 3000 grit sanded, then 2 more light coats of primer. Masking so I can spray the interior with satin black. Mask that so I could then paint the exterior. Sanded after a couple coats, then gave 4 more coats in increasing wetness. I painted on the gloss black with the same layering. I then gave it several coats of Mr. Color GX 100 gloss, 25%. So here it is before polishing. The roof and hood turned out very nice. There are 3 bulbs above the bench. The polishing does help a lot, you'll see. For the hood, I just did the fine and finish compounds. I used all 3 compounds on the body. The sun visors are clear and need to be painted. Now for the last steps. I've found this to be the most challenging part of car building. The more you get done, the more you have to tiptoe through the tulips. The windshield was the best fitting of the glass. The rear window the least. There's very little edge to work with. Had to put some tape there to keep it from falling through. The side windows went in fine. I used Formula 560 canopy glue. It needed a good dusting first. Goes in just fine. Tamiya panel liner, cut 50% with VMS carrier. Decided to add lights and whatnot now. Tidying up cut marks with green stuff chrome. There's a little nub to hold the red bit on, but it's too large, so I cut them off. Then the red bit laid down just fine. The ornament fits in snug. After a lot of trial fitting, these surfaces made up with the chassis. I had issues with the radiator hose, so I made my own. This is 0.023 wire for the battery terminals. I put the front grille on first, then the chrome bumper. Lastly, the handles, side mirror, and wipers. Done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Here are some glamour shots. Thank you all for watching. Be well and happy modeling.